Right then, oh my god, that was insane. Panicked a few times there. Right, let's see what we got. Yes, I don't want the map. Right. We got... Oh, we didn't get that. I got that before. What the hell's this? Defile. I'll let everyone... I'll let you lot read it. I ain't going to be reading it. I'll read it later on. But anyway, there's nothing that you get from there is going to be better than what I use, so... What's that? No, don't need that. Right, right, I'll go over the actual weapons I'm using first. I bet most people will be wondering how the hell I got like loads of life and loads of wrath. Well, I'll just show you these babies right now. Look at them. I was looking for a better skin at the time, but I just couldn't find one, so I just went straight to Vulgar and got the first one that he gave me. I always go for ice damage. The main reason you've probably seen in that video is just when your arcane goes off, it will actually freeze them in place for a couple of seconds. In the meantime, you can get a good amount of few hits in along those lines. Health Steal I come across only not too long ago across a weapon with Health Steal, so I was able to apply them straight to my sights. The Wrath Steal I've had on another pair of side in the past when I was going through my second playthrough. I slapped them on. I didn't have the health. I wanted the health, but I just couldn't find it until recently, so I slapped both of them on, and basically you could just evade and throw your scythes. It does that thing where he just throws them and they spin around. It registers about 3 or 4 hits, and with them 3 or 4 hits, I don't know if you take you steal 30% of the damage you deal, or you get 30% of their base health. I'm not sure about that, but basically the health and the wrath does the same thing. And also I've boosted my execution chance up as far as I can, not only on my scythe but also my amulet and gems, which I'll explain in a minute. But first I'll just show you my second hands, which are these babies. And what I focused on again is ice, so I can, and being fast weapons, you can get about 5 to 7 hits in every second. So with a good chance of one of those causing a freeze effect, they're pretty useful to use if you come across big enemies like the tall ones I was using in the Crucible. Up to my crit chance and crit damage, so I can get as much damage in as I possibly can. They actually do more damage than my scythe, and being fast hitting, they will deal a lot of damage out as they can. And also I've put a health steal on them. I was lucky enough to find a second health steal weapon to add to these possessed weapons to gain the effect. I cannot tell you how difficult it is to try and find any weapon whatsoever with a health steal mod on. It is just rare as hell, and I think it's the same with the Wrath. But yeah, right, and now I'll show you my stats. As you can see, I ain't got much defense that I'd like. Strength I'm not bothered with. I don't really need a knockdown effect because I'm just constantly freezing. Resistance combined with defense would mean I'd take less damage, but they shouldn't be hitting me, to be honest. I mean, there was that point in the Crucible where them flying things were using firebombs. I have never seen them in the game in my life. I've seen the shadow ones that spew out the skeletons, but not the flame ones. That's why I was surprised. And I accidentally used a health pot. I did not mean to, and I can't legitimately say now that I did the Crucible without a pot, because I accidentally used one. I was trying to get to the selection screen to change to a grapple from my gun, so I could actually grapple him to the ground or grapple myself to him to hit him, because he was moving all out the place. But I've got sticky keys on my D-pad and accidentally hit the left key and it gives me health, and I'm pissed off about that. But anyway, I'll go through my stats. My critical chance I gain, I do believe, from my amulet, which is this one here, which is that is half the critical chance for my weapons, 23%. Also, like 22% execution chance on that, which combined with the other one knocks my execution chance up to 83%, just so if an enemy's below, if an enemy's, I do believe it's when they're at 30% health or below, it will allocate what percentage of execution chance you're on and then determine whether or not it's going to give you or not. And obviously, you know, 8 times out of 10 I'm going to get it, which is brilliant. But yeah, there's my critical chance. The 26% for my main weapon, it's 53, which is not bad. I want most of the critical chance from secondary weapon, which I have done, which is why, oh crap, I'm sorry, whoops, on the sides I haven't got a critical chance. I've just got the execution chance to boost it up to the 82% required, and then on my secondaries I have got, what is it, 33%. But the main, I mean, I know I've got 33% there, and I've, where is it gone? And I've got 26% there. That doesn't equal the 86%. The reason I got them, it's at that high, is because, do you see these power crystals here? These stones of mystic power. I think it is if you use, when you're using them on the NPC that you get the side quest from, if you use a red stone, and a mystic stone, which is the blue, you get a permanent plus 2% critical chance. And I still haven't collected them all yet, so I could easily, hopefully, get that crit chance to 100% on the secondaries and boost my primary somewhere in the 65% range, maybe. I think 67. So that's really cool. So that increases the damage I was dealing inside the Crucible itself and to all the enemies. And I was doing it on normal. I know it's looked a bit too easy, but I was doing it on normal, and I can actually prove it if I find the correct thing. No, that's my deaths. Crap, where's it say now? That's wrong. Is it on the options? I think it's on the options. There we go, at the bottom, difficulty normal. So that's there anyway. So I mean, if anyone has any questions about anything, you could always leave a comment or whatever. You know me, I don't really give a shit about comments or likes, but obviously if someone needs some help, feel free to ask, you know. But yeah, the weapons I use, and it pretty much makes you invincible, because I mean, I know, well, I say that you can take damage, and if you take too much damage you can die, but I mean, come on, you smack them once and you're getting a lot of life back. I mean, that was just, I mean, I'll go through, that was it. I wanted to show you the well, that's me skills list, and what I did is I used the filled out the necromancer's go. I never used the birds a lot. I don't know why I fitted them out, but basically the necromancer ghouls, I filled all them out, as you can see. Does a lot of damage, creates 3, increases their health, damage dealt is eroded to wrath, even though I don't need it with the wrath steel. Death enemies, that is a brilliant skill, because all you do is you summon up minions, and all, I call them minions, you summon them up and all the enemies just attack them. They just ignore you completely. It's just, they don't give a shit. And then when they're attacking them, they'll deal fire damage if you've got all the points into this. And also, like it says at the bottom, increases your arcane critical chance, which is alright, because you might have a better chance of getting off your freeze effect. And then when they take a lot of damage, or when the time's up, they blow up. And that does a lot of damage. It's absolutely brilliant. And then what I love as well is with the execution chance, as soon as you use an execution finish, what it does, when you use an execution finish, it automatically obliterates your ghouls. It just gets rid of the skill, it cancels it out. But when it does, when you've got that that one maxed out, the corpse explosion, even when they're blowing up from the execution, it deals massive damage to all the enemies they're near, which is brilliant. So you can just summon them, execute, they go boom, and kill a lot of enemies, and then you just kill what's left. And then when I get in a bit of trouble, I would use Harvest, which combined with the radius increase 30%, the 25% chance of getting a critical strike. What was that one? Increase the damage. I think that one's brilliant. because once you've hit them with Harvest, the damage you deal to the enemies for a short while is increased by 20%. You combine that with the critical damage attack, and it just decimates them. And then obviously I've got that for Reaper energy, but I never use my Reaper form. There's just no need. So I mean, loads of people like use Unstoppable and the teleporting slash, but there's no point. It lasts for a short amount of time. It requires a lot of wrath, and you get little as a result. So I mean, ghouls combined with slash, combined with health steal, wrath steal, and execution chance is, I feel, the most efficient way to do this game. And I've got no doubt that even doing it on the hardest difficulty, even if they made a super hard difficulty, as long as you don't get touched a lot, you will dominate with that build. So that's the skill points, and then all I do basically is I don't even need to use any of the special abilities, which, well, I say special abilities, the modifying moves, which is like the grapple, the gun, or anything else. Well, you're not supposed to use any of them really, but I mean, just using the girls, the slash, the harvest slash, you sorted. Like I said, I hope that's helped. If anyone's having trouble or if anyone needs any advice, you know, feel free, like I said, to just ask. And I hope you enjoyed it, because I certainly did. It was fucking brilliant. And Wicked K, what the hell? I'll just say that. What the hell? Right, thanks everyone. Bye bye. Oh yeah, I almost forgot we were going to go over the weapons, wasn't we? Stupid old me. Well, anyway, I've showed you that one. What the hell's this? More info. I'm not reading out here, I'll read it after. I'll just let all you read it out, see what you think. Right. What have we got? The pretty crap. Probably could use the ice damage for future harvesting for possessed weapons if necessary. Yeah, I may as well show you all my gear. That's my shoulders. I just went for more on my shoulder, on all my armor. I just go for pure defense and critical damage, but I try not to lose anything like strength and, well, any others if I can help it. What have we got here? Meh. One of them. Yeah, the resilience ain't bad, but everything else is crap, so we'll stick to what I've got. That's it, critical damage, defense. They're turd. No, nothing there. Ooh. No. I might equip them, just see what they all look like, but let's see this. Not bad, not bad. And oh, I'll tell you, besides them flying fire things, the one thing that always pisses, I swear to God, the hardest guy in the game. The hardest guy in the game is the Deposed King. That giant freaking ice giant bastard. Both playthroughs, he's nearly killed me. And I was scared a little bit in the Crucible, because he's a pain in the ass. Right, let's see. We didn't get this. No, that was out till the Book of the Dead pages. Right, what's this do? Just health. You're telling me it just gives health? What the hell? This element has kept many warriors alive when they were otherwise have fallen upon. Yeah. Enhances the wielder's health. If you just mean by 100, then it's a pretty shit boost. Oh, assassin. Range damage. Ooh. I'm never going to equip it, but I'm just interested. This element's power enhances the owner's abilities to slay his foes at range, ensuring that 24s are brought low before they even know it hit them. What, for 9% though? I'd be expecting like 50 for Christ's sake. What is it with these shite bonuses? Elemental damage. No, I'm alright. I don't need elemental damage. I've got crit damage. Yeah, empowering elemental effects, weapon attributes wielded by its own. Oh, I tell you what, for awards, they are shite. Beyond belief. Anyway, yeah, so, like I said before I forgot to show you the gear. If you ever need any help, you know, do whatever, ask away. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope to come back with more videos soon. Goodbye.